We have team coverage from Hamilton Place tonight. Alana LaFleur tells us how the mall and shoppers went about their business today. But first, Brittany Martin joins us with more on the difference in what we know from police and what witnesses are describing. Brittany.
Allie, I talked to several witnesses today who say they heard gunshots here at the mall last night, and they also heard people telling them to get down. Now, the police say that there were no shots fired in the mall, so that leaves those witnesses wondering what exactly it was that they heard. Today, Hamilton Place Mall is back open, but Cassie Spade, who was here during last night's scary response to a shots fired call, says she'll never come back.
I just kept thinking, what if I don't make it?
Cassie says she was in the food court when her friend saw a cop running toward the center of the mall.
And you just see this wave of people.
At that point, Cassie and her friend started to run.
We didn't even get to Hamilton, into Barnes & Noble, and I heard a gunshot. And you just hear people screaming, get down, get down.
Chattanooga police say a large fight broke out inside the mall last night and someone held out a gun, but that person never actually fired it. Cassie says it was the most terrifying few minutes of her life.
I just sat there and I was like, I didn't tell my grandmother that I loved her. I didn't tell my mom. I didn't tell my dad. I said, what if I didn't make it?
In another part of the mall, a witness we spoke with last night remembers hearing something similar.
There was a few pop-it sounds. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily call them gunshots, more or less just pop-it sounds that began to go off. And that's when I got up and started running out too.
Cassie describes it as chaos as people ran in every direction.
I left my shoes in the parking lot. I lost my shoes, couldn't find my car, crying, having a panic attack.
Now, we asked Chattanooga police today what those popping sounds were. Spokesman Rob Simmons says it could have been a number of things, and they'll address that in a news conference they're having tomorrow. And again, the mall did open up as usual today at noon. Alana LaFleur tells us what the atmosphere was like there today. Alana.
Brittany, the mall just closed at 6 o'clock. There are still some cars left here, but earlier today, it was pretty busy. It was like a typical Sunday here at the mall. You wouldn't know that less than 24 hours ago, this whole property was covered with police. This video from Sunday afternoon shows a full parking lot near the Barnes & Noble. Families are walking to and from their cars. Today, we talked to an employee at a clothing store in the mall who said everyone was talking about the evacuation and the fight last night. One of her coworkers started crying when they had that conversation. Shoppers we talked to today felt confident enough to head to the mall, but they still had some worries in the back of their minds.
Should we just stay at home or take our family out and have fun? It makes places hard to do stuff now when you want to go somewhere and you got the fear in your head, is everything going to be okay today when we show up?
An employee we talked to today said twice during her shift, mall security officers came to her store to check on them. She said in all the time that she's been working there, that's never happened before. Reporting live in Chattanooga, Alana LaFleur, News Channel 9.